This is the iPhone 6, the most popular smartphone of all time. Released 9 years ago as the first iPhone with a big screen, it really was the upgrade people were looking for. But can you still use this phone in 2023? Well, I took the challenge so you don't have to. And to better relieve the 2014 vibes, I'm also gonna keep it in my back pocket. Now, the first thing I noticed going to such an old iPhone was its size and weight. Despite being enormous for its time, today it feels so tiny, like just look at it compared to an iPhone 14. And weighing at just under 4.5 ounces, it feels like it's gonna bend in your hands. Wait, that's what actually happened. The latest iOS version supported is 12.5.7. It's now a few years old, but it's not too far off from iOS 16. App support also isn't bad, and you'll get through your day-to-day tasks just fine. YouTube, for example, works great, Snapchat works, TikTok unfortunately works, and same for pretty much every other app like WhatsApp, Facebook, and so on. Be Real isn't supported, so that's unfortunate. I was also able to play some pretty cool games on here like Pac-Man 256. I remember playing this on my iPad Touch back in the day, and the graphics are still so cool. I also plan to play Crossy Road while commuting, but the inevitable happened. Also, if you're liking this video, I'd encourage you to hit the like and subscribe button. Anyway, this was also the first iPhone ever to have Apple Pay. To me and most other teens, this feature is awesome. So to test it out, I went shopping after school and it didn't work. My transaction was declined. Jokes aside, Apple Pay still works great somehow. Next up, the iPhone 6 has an 8 megapixel camera, and it's the first iPhone to have a protruding lens. The photos come out not as bad as you'd think, but as I always say, judge these for yourself. Videos on the other hand are filmed at Full HD 60. It's very much worse than modern day iPhones, but on this screen I can't notice any difference. Speaking of the display, it looks alright and gets quite bright. Keep in mind this display is the same the newest iPhone SE is using. Take that as a good or bad thing, but for me it's just too small for proper content consumption. Now, speaking about the thing I hate the most of this iPhone, the battery. It's so bad, and when it's cold outside I can drain it from full to zero in just 30 minutes. Letting aside the fact that with a worn out battery, it will also run super slow and randomly shut down. But as long as you keep the battery warm, it might last you half a day. Now, to conclude this video, the iPhone 6 is still usable in 2023, but there are many compromises you have to make. Considering its age, it held up amazingly, and a friend of mine still uses one to this day. Now let's interview him and see what he has to say. So you have an iPhone 6?
Yes.
And you like it?
No. It's a fucking piece of shit.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe, leave a comment, and have a great day.